If A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 4, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take 2, I'm going to store that for alpha A on my calculator. 4, I'm going to store that as alpha B on my calculator. And if I want to know that, I'll type in -4 parentheses, alpha A, alpha B, close, cube, plus parentheses 3, alpha A, minus 3, alpha B. My answer is B. X pigeons land on a telephone wire, then Y plus 2 fly away. So you start with X and you want to subtract Y plus 2. Be sure to group. So get rid of the parentheses, X minus Y minus 2. That is this one here. What is the sine of theta? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite from theta is 5, and 13 is your hypotenuse. So 5/13 is the sine of theta. That is choice C. If tangent of theta, built within the ratio of tangent, you have the opposite and you have the adjacent. So let's put theta here. Opposite is 4, adjacent is 3. We'll do our Pythagorean theorem to find the C. C squared is equal to 3 squared and 4 squared. 9 plus 16, 25, which makes C 5. If the tangent is 4 over 3, what is the cosine? Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And the adjacent would be this 3, and there's your hypotenuse, 3/5. Your answer is E. Number 5, multiply the complex numbers. I'm going to use my calculator. 3 plus 4 second decimal gives me the I, parentheses, 2 plus 8. My answer is D. Solve. I'm going to cross multiply. X plus 7 goes with the 1. 16 goes with the 3. 16 times 3 is 48. I'll subtract 7. 41. Your answer is E. A professional football player contract states he will earn a salary of $1 million. He would then have an increase of 15% every year. So, first year is $1 million. Second year is $1 million plus his raise. So 1 plus 0.15 times 1. That will be his second year. Third year, I'll take 1.15 and I'll add it 2.15 times the 1.15. So I take this little feller here, and that becomes his starting, and here is his raise for the next year. So I'm going to use my answer button. Second answer plus 0.15 times that answer. And that's his third season. If I do that again, that's his fourth season. Again, see how it's taking the answer and plugging it back in for me? That's his fifth season. And this will be his sixth season. And that answer is B. If 4 consecutive odd integers greater than 9, so greater than 9 odd integers, we're looking at 11, 13, 15, and 17. What is the smallest possible sum? 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17, 56. An 8-foot tall tree is perpendicular to the ground and casts a 10-foot shadow. So here's my tree, here's my shadow. What is the distance to the nearest foot from the top of the tree to the end of the shadow? So I want to find this. Perpendicular, we're doing the Pythagorean theorem. C squared is equal to 8 squared plus 6 squared. 64, 36. That is 100, which would make C the square root of 100. 10. Your answer is E. If the base of a right triangle is 5 inches long, there's your base, and the height of the triangle is 7 inches longer than the base, which would make that 7 plus 5, which is 12. What is the length of this third side? Your hypotenuse. Pythagorean theorem. C squared is 5 squared plus 12 squared. 25 and 144. 169. C will be the square root of 169. 13.